I've never tried this before. I thought I would try streaming my attempts to climb the ladder in Standard in Arena. Hi, my name's Phil. Welcome to Players in Exile. So what am I doing? I'm currently playing a Mono White Lifegain deck. I haven't been playing Arena that long, so the difficulty with Arena is unless you're willing to chuck money at it, getting hold of the rare cards is quite difficult. And the full version of this deck is full of rare cards. Let's actually go back to decks up here. We'll go down to Mono White Lifegain, which is the deck I want to play. You can see I'm missing 3 Speakers of the Heavens, I'm missing a couple of Luminarch Aspirants, missing lots of Heliods, more of the Skyclave Apparition, another Lurus, and some Castle Arden Veils, which, neither here nor there, it's just a way of spending mana. I don't think I would end up getting to the point where I would want to spend 4 mana to create a 1/1 white human creature token in this deck. Either it works, or either it works and they quit because I just overrun them, or they play something like Mono Black Control and just kill everything I play, and in the end I quit because I just can't do anything. So the deck I am actually playing is this one. So we've got 4 All Seeds of Life's Bounty. Lifelink can sacrifice it, gain protection of a particular colour, that's quite useful. 4 Selfless Saviours, everyone loves the puppy. 1 Speaker of the Heavens, because that's all I have. Apologies for the noise, it's incredibly hot here, so I've got to have the windows open. So if you can hear the traffic outside, I do apologise, but it is what it is. 3 Daxoses. I'm still curious about running 4 Daxoses in a deck. I'm always curious about running 4 any legendary in a deck, to be honest with you, given you can only have 1 in play. Although, you play a Daxos on a Daxos, and he does trigger himself twice. Hallowed Priest. So that obviously to take advantage of the triggers from Daxos and the Impassioned Orators. Luminarch Aspirants, so yes, I would love to have 2 more of these. They are solid. Put a +1 counter on target creature at the beginning of each of my combat. Revitalise, just so I could draw a card, but also the life gain can be quite useful. Shale I'm playing in a sort of a test sense, because if I get a Leonin War Leader down, for example, and then I tap Shale, the 1/1s that this produces become 2/2s, and that actually obviously is a significant difference. That's 4 power rather than 2 power, so that's why I've got, I think it's Shaley, I don't know how it's Shaley. I never ever cast Embrose because I don't have any black mana. Heliod speaks for himself. I've only got the 1. I would love to have a few more in here. Omen of the Sun. The deck can do 1 or 2 things. The deck can go wide by creating lots and lots of little creatures and just going around whatever they've got to block with, or it can end up creating huge Hallowed Priests, for example, and attacking with those for the win. And Omen of the Sun is one of those cards which really does help me do a little bit of both. It gains me life, which usually triggers Hallowed of the Priest, and it puts a couple of 1/1 white humans onto the play, which will trigger things like the Luminarch Aspirant, which again would trigger the Hallowed Priest. You get the idea. The sacrifice Omen of the Sun to scry 2, sometimes that's great for using that extra mana, which is why I wouldn't really use the land to create the 1/1s. We've got Lurus. Oh, bear with me. So, apologies about that. Then we got Lurus. Lurus is great. We've got so many low casting cost creatures in the deck that Lurus means that I can sack them. In fact, there's a great way to just keep repeatedly sacking Selfless Saviour each turn with Lurus. And in fact, if I go to Luminous Broodmoth, if you've got Selfless Saviour, Lurus and Luminous Broodmoth in play, Selfless Saviour can be sacked. It will come back as a flyer. It can then be sacked again, so you're protecting 2 of your creatures, and then next turn you can recast it and do the same thing. It's a nice little sort of combo. Leonie War Leader, I've already mentioned Leonie War Leader. He's just a solid attacker. Ends up with 6 power, 2 of which gave me life leak, which obviously can create me lots of life gain triggers. Luminous Broodmoth, just talked about a little bit, but again, it's a way of bringing back things like my Selfless Saviours, or any creatures that get killed, that sort of thing, straight back into play, but with flying. And flying can be exceptionally good. Blade Historian. Got to give CGB credit for Blade Historian. Cast 4 white, shrug. Attacking creatures you control, double strike. Double strike on say a 3/3 means I'm doing 6 damage. I could be gaining lots of life to do that. Also, it will turn on Heliod. It's just solid. It tends to, if I play that, unless they can react, it tends to win me the game. Baneslayers, I think they are what they are. Flying first strike, lifelink, protection for demons and dragons. That's not particularly relevant. It's the flying first strike lifelink that is. Miria's cool. I've just pulled this out of a pack. Thought I'd just throw it in there. I'm gaining life like left, right, and centre. If I just play it as a land, untapped, and paid a free life, I'm not really going to bother. But dropping 2 4/4 white angel warrior tokens onto the play and making all the rest of my creatures indestructible has got to have some benefit to it. It may help close out games where we go the long distance. I have played this deck against another life gain deck. I managed eventually to eke past him, but this might have helped me. I ended up with 100 life on that game. In other lands, plains, and just some radiant fountains. We can handle the coming in with colourless enough. So that's the deck I'm using. I am currently in Diamond. Tier 4. See what we end up against. Fraxin W. So we've not got 1-drop, which is a little bit, but we've got Impassioned Orator. It's a Hallowed Priest, drop a Revitalise, and then the Leonie War Leader as well. I'm fairly happy with that. I'm going to keep that. I'm one of my 1-drops is a little bit, but none of these. Passion. Passion Orator. Hallowed Priest. I have actually done that the wrong way around before. No point attacking. He'll just block. So, do I Shale and Daxus and then play Leonin next turn? I think I do. I could Revitalise. Yeah, no, I'm going to Daxus. That's bigger than Priest, and if I also Shale. Choose base blocks. Next time I can drop the War Leader, come Shale. Or do I? Do I just want to play the Selfless Saviour and the Revitalise? Okay. Perhaps I'm going to play the Revitalise. Oh, see through the heaven. They've got a 2/4 flyer, 2/2 on the ground, and a 4/4 flyer. I'll attack with my 10/10 and my 2/7. they can just block. I'll just attack with the 10-10. I think. They can't kill it. They're going to be forced to block. I suppose you could say this is where I wish I had trample, but turn, as you control, destroy target creature with power. Yep, that's fine. Problem is he can. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, okay. He really needs to use another one to just. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just block the eye switch to be fair. Yeah. Oh, did I forget to do that? I think I did. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I didn't. Well, thank you kindly. What are you doing? It's got something. No? Okay, yeah. Ba-da-ba-dum. Right. No, don't want to activate that yet. Next. Young War Leader. One attacker. Now we did it. And you can see I'm already on 45. No, he's on 10. Actually, I would find that completely. So that's 558. He's got a 4-6, 2-4, 2-2. He's got 10 life. I can attack with 2-2, 1-1, 5-5, 2-2, 4-4. So he's going to block 4 times. So he's going to block 4, he's going to block the 5, he's going to block the 4. So I can't kill him. So it makes more sense just to attack with the Larian War Leader. Which you'd have to double block to kill by the looks of it. Oh no, you can Vengeful Reaper it. Okay, but then I can sack DLC to give myself prop black. Your full Valkyrie would block that. No, okay. I should probably attack with the cat as well. Okay, I actually thought he was going to block me with the... yeah, okay. I'm doing this wrong actually, I've just realised. I need to do him 10 damage, right? So if I do... No, because you can block with black or you can block with white. I couldn't activate them, but there we go. So where's the other one blocking them? There we go. You want one life like before? Yeah, I would say. Name my prize. Okay. I've got 1, I've got 2, I've got a 3 and I've got a 4. Well, I got 2 lands, but we'll see how that goes. We're going to play Aspirin. We'll do that. As much as that could end up being a waste of a counter. And I've got a spare overseas if I need it. So, got that. Put the counter on Aspirin. Next turn, if we don't get the land, we'll play the Historian. If we do get land, we'll play the Historian. Got the land, played the Historian. What have we got going? Oh, got a card. Splendid mare. I do like the antlers on that. Elk unicorn, 3 cycling. When you cycle into mare, put a lifelink count on target creature you control. That is interesting. Unfortunately, how do I get it back? If it was sort of a 2 CMC, maybe a small me, a 2-2, I could get it back with Lewis. Then it would be worthwhile cycling and bringing it back with Lewis. But it's a 3-3 with lifelink. I don't really need lifelink on the target, so I'm playing it. I don't think it's something I would put in my deck. Play a couple more games, see how we get on. Players in exile. Welcome to P.I.E. Yep, you can just instantly see how that works. My opponent goes first though, so it does sometimes change the way I do things. There anymore and then play the historian after it, actually I think would be better because it would give the cats double strike. He's really sitting there thinking, isn't he? He's playing Yorian and he's sitting there. You can, I don't know, well, maybe he's talking to someone, I don't know. Come on! That's the rush of water. It strikes me you probably can't hear this game. Need to fix that, I suppose, next time. Watch the counter come out. Yes, no, you're going to counter me? Yeah, let me go. You're reading every card I'm playing. Played against Mono White Lifegain before. Thank you. Okay. What if he doesn't counter it? Wish he could. Flashing over, we'll see. Yeah, you can flash it over and do whatever you want to. You've got no mana, it doesn't matter. You're going to cast a spell away. Well, I don't know, could you? Thinking about it? Right back off him, thank you. We're in a good position here. I mean, he's going to attack me. He can just going to take it. I'll take 5 points of damage off of 20, no problem. Next time I try streaming, I'll remember to add the sounds to the stream, which I could probably just sit here and do at the moment. You've got desktop audio, but maybe you are getting the sound. Okay. Oh, blue crap. Not enough mana to fight though. And what would fighting do you anyway? Go on, attack the professor. You know you want to. Fine. Who's got a best something? Wow, that's rude. I shall just do that. Actually, no. Let's cancel that for a second. Oh, they quit! Well, there you go. And there we go. Obviously, rank up Diamond Tier 3. So this was just an experiment. I am now wanted man. It being a warm sunny Sunday afternoon. So I am going to say adios. Thank you for watching if you have watched.